Hi. Okay, so we're going to read this passage together, and then you are going to do a couple things afterwards. All right, so before you listen to me read this or before you read it, I'm going to tell you exactly what you have to do for this assignment. And then the last thing I'll do is read the passage. All right, so before you read or listen to me read, I want you to click right here, tell me how the sound travel, define a wave, and define frequent. Okay, so before you read or listen to me read, you're going to fill those out. After you read or listen to me, you're going to fill this out right here. Okay, then you're going to answer the questions, explain what is vibrating in a sound wave, answer evidence. So go back to your passage and tell me what the evidence is. Okay, you're going to define a sound wave, answer evidence from the passage. What kind of sound has a low frequency, and does a whistle have a high or low frequency? Okay, answer both of those, but please make sure that you come back and say where the evidence is. Okay. Also, just remember that if you lose a text box, the text box thing is right here. All you have to do is this, and you will get a text box. Okay. So please make sure that if you lose one, you're going to click the T right here and drag your little text box, and that'll help you. All right, so the next thing you're going to do is right here. It says sound wave scale. Sound waves vary on the pitch of the sound using what you know about sound waves. Review the picture to sort from low frequency to high frequency. Begin by imagining the sound. Next, draw the sound wave. You don't have to draw, you're just going to drag it. And then you're going to rate it. Okay, so think about a parrot, a tiger, a dog, a cell phone. So think about the pitch. So we're talking about the frequency. Remember, high pitch sounds, the wavelength is smaller, so it's scrunched up a little bit. And then the lower the sound, the lower the frequency, the wavelength is drug out a little bit longer. So the scale would be 4 high pitch, 1 low pitch. Okay. So let's look at parrot together. I think of a parrot having a pretty high pitch sound. So I'm going to choose which one. These both look very low pitch. This is higher, but I think, or see, that's higher. I think this is the highest. So I think the parrot probably has the highest out of the three. And so I'm going to put a 4. Okay. And there you go. I'm not going to change that. I'll leave that on there so you have it. All right. And then the last thing you're going to do is define a wave. All right. I want you just to drag the name or vocabulary word over. And these are not correct. Okay. I'm just dragging them to show you. I want you to do it. Use your notes. We did, we put that in our notes yesterday. So all you have to do is just drag these and put them over the arrows, okay? And it'll let me know. All right. So do that. There's only 4, and then you'll be done. So you're going to fill this out right here. Then you're going to read or listen to me read. Then you're going to fill those out on this side. See if they change. Even if they don't change, you still need to answer the question. Then you're going to answer these, use evidence, drag the correct frequency, and put your number, and then label a wavelength. Okay. All right. I'm going to take a drink of water, and then let's read this. Okay. Sound waves. Sound is all around us. But what is sound? Sound is a type of energy that travels by vibrations. These vibrations are called waves. The vibrations travel through mediums such as air and water and eventually to our ears. The object that the sound comes from will vibrate, causing the particles around it to vibrate also. The energy is transferred to that particle by vibration, then to the next particle, and so on. This is how the sound wave moves. How do you hear the wave? When the wave moves into your ear, it causes your eardrum to vibrate at the same frequency, and you hear the sound. Frequency. Frequency is a measurement of the number of times that something such as a sound wave is repeated in a period of time. When the vibrations are fast, high frequency, you hear a high noise. When the vibrations are low, low frequency, you hear a low noise. What kind of frequency would a whistle sound look like? Since a whistle sound is very high pitched, the sound wave would be very fast with a high frequency. All right, and if you look right here, it's got low frequency, high frequency. Low frequency and high frequency can be seen from the wavelengths. Other energy waves. Waves are everywhere. Light waves, microwave television waves, cell phone waves, and more. Waves are what transfer energy from one place to another. When you turn on a light, the light must travel from the bulb to the objects in the room, and then to your eyes, making things visible. The way this type of energy moves is through a light wave, which we'll talk about next week. The movement of energy is all around us, whether we can hear it or not. All right, so now I want you to go ahead and fill this out after you've read it, and then do these 2 pages, okay? All right, y'all. If you have any questions, let me know.